She said that American soccer fans, most of them aren't smart. They don't know the game. They don't understand.
Gio.
That guy gazpacho.
Important to take a lame gorilla, okay?
Right, did you know that Arsenal died?
He's got me buzzing.
Up the TOFFEEs. It's hard to up them anyway.
I'm just not even gonna comment on that.
I don't hate that.
Welcome back to Footy with the boys. About three weeks out from the FIFA World Cup starting here in the US of A.
And Canada and Mexico.
Yeah, well, that's not why we're here.
Side character.
Side characters. I mean, it is mostly in the US.
Yeah.
You're starting to see all the stadiums. Have you seen all the footage of the natural grass fields in MetLife and Arrowhead's already, but they got the new sod in there, new signs up there.
You big sod guy?
Stands. Love sod.
Love some sod.
Michigan State University.
We're Michigan State
Dude.
boys.
Go green.
Yeah, go white. Go sod.
Go
Go
sod.
sod.
Go sod. Go.
I mean,
Also, Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman.
Yeah, we like
that guy.
got a lot of new sod out there for these fields.
Oh yeah.
A lot of other sports, a lot of other athletes upset that these billionaire owners are putting in natural grass for the World Cup and then will immediately rip it out for these shittiest turf fields they can possibly put in.
Did you see the City jerseys?
Oh my, yeah, that is. I mean, if FIFA wasn't already just making this such a, I mean, they even said like capitalistic type
Yeah,
tournament.
It's crazy.
They said
see this.
we want to learn from America how they commercialize all their sports. They've certainly learned in terms of stupid amounts of money being offered for small things. There's city edition jerseys. For all the host cities, you can buy I believe it's $385 jersey.
That's Boston's. That thing's disgusting.
Yeah.
Pull it up, Palmer.
They don't look great.
Boston World Cup jersey
It looks
Oh, these are horrible.
it looks horrendous.
Who makes these?
for $400. FIFA.
For $400. They're making city edition jerseys. It's
So
not.
They're the
not good.
poster, but they're a jersey.
I think so. Yeah.
I actually
They also keep
liked a lot of the
releasing tickets.
posters, but those jerseys are horrible.
They're sold out, but they also keep releasing more and more tickets, saying it's the final sale. They've had about 15 final sales.
I know.
So
I've tried to enter the queue on pretty much all of them.
What am I looking up?
yeah,
You just sit there for
Boston
hours.
World Cup jersey.
city edition World Cup jerseys, whatever. Also, Mexico came out with a third kit, black with the Adidas logo
Ew,
with the
dude.
tricolor, with like the pattern in the back. Looks pretty nice.
Third kit for
Nice, third kit.
international.
Yeah, I don't know if they will
Oh,
use them
that's
for World
disgusting.
Cup, but I don't know why else they would have dropped them right before it.
I like that move, honestly.
Producer Pete, pull those up. I need to see those.
Mexico
Pull what up?
third World Cup jersey.
I mean, more money for them. That's commercialization. It's the
I
same
think it's
price
I
as-
think it's a good move.
Same price as all the rest. It's a blackout kit that looks super nice in like a streetwear kind of version. I think that's the way that it should have gone.
Yeah, I don't hate
This
it.
one flex?
Tricolor. stripes
Yeah,
on the
it's
sleeves.
yeah,
Those are pretty clean.
yeah,
I
not
like
bad.
those.
Jersey talk.
I'm obviously never going to wear a Mexico jersey, but I'm such a hater of that new logo. Not a fan at all.
No,
The badge. Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't hate it.
I don't think it's the worst. I think it's very modernized. It's not the
But
Mexico.
like compared to
Yeah.
classic, I
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all the classic badges
Yeah.
better.
You're
Yeah.
just such a classic guy.
I know. I just like
You're such an old soul.
back in the good old days.
game's gone.
Let's talk about back in the good old days when all our players were healthy. Boys, there is an injury crisis for the U.S. men's national team. Obviously, the biggest news here, Johnny, high ankle sprain, is having surgery, will be out for the World Cup. Ajiman was already out of this World Cup. Pulisic missed this last game. It was confirmed that he does not have a serious injury or any type of real injury. Might be pulling a little Gold Cup reverse here. Instead of missing national team action to stay healthy, he's missing out on the end of the club season while Milan are fighting for a Champions League spot. Yeah, he might just be kneeling out the season there. Same as Tanner Tessman. He is also out with a muscular type injury. Tim Weah also struggling with a muscular type injury. A lot of maybe kneeling out the season. Is that what you guys think? Or do you think it's like none of them are going to truly miss the World Cup, no other than Johnny, who's confirmed.
Yeah,
And
I was like,
Ajuan?
Yeah.
Hold on.
I don't know. Or maybe they're just tired after a really, really long season.
I would hope they're just kind of like, feel something. Need to make sure that I'm not pushing it and ruin myself
Yeah.
before the World Cup.
Testament hasn't been playing a lot for Lyon, period, has he?
He's been playing a decent amount. He's not been the starter nonstop like he was previously with Fonseca, but he was playing a good amount before he has now been out like 2-3 weeks.
Pulisic was out this weekend.
He was out this weekend, yeah.
Yeah,
You
not
know-
even on the bench.
You know who else is Pulisic out?
Who?
Me. I'm out on Pulisic.
Out
bro.
on Pulisic.
This guy, dude. Champions
My
League
God.
battle, just taking a dive. Oh my god.
He probably actually has some type of muscular issue.
He's got itis. He's got that itis.
He's got something. But he's out. Nick, I wanted to say this one.
Thanks.
I wanted to break this to you. Nico Shiras.
I mean, I
Also
did know
injury.
this, but thanks.
He's gonna be out 3 to 4 months.
It's that severe. Wow.
He's having a surgery. So
Yeah,
there
on
goes
a-
the dream.
On a side note, Earthquakes have tied their last 2 games, so not as fun. Yeah, the dream is dead, but that's okay. It was never, obviously Homer, Nico Shakiris. I would have liked to see him give it a shot, but my argument still stands. I think if there's some baller out there that you can bring him over a middling European player, I don't hate that.
Well, that's I think going into this, we are missing potentially some midfielders here. If Johnny is confirmed out, Tanner Tessman potentially out, that opens up kind of that midfield a bit. What is the best midfield combination? Do you put McKennie at one of the 10 roles? Because Malik Tillman hasn't been playing that great or really playing that much at all. We'll talk about a different person that scored a goal this weekend. Do you put him at the 10? Because that's been his best position with Juventus. Do you put him at the more dropped midfield position with Tyler Adams? Because you're missing a Johnny, you're missing a Tessman, you kind of lose the higher standard there. Or do you trust an Aiden Morris, Sebastian
Berhalter.
Berhalter, one of those players?
You don't trust an Aiden Morris, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
He played well in the
I don't
championship
think
playoff
so.
today.
Yeah, great.
Who won that game?
Not Aiden Morris.
Okay.
Yeah.
Middlesbrough
Not well
lost.
enough, huh?
Yeah. Lost
Interesting.
2-1 in extra time.
So Middlesbrough and Millwall both lost. So the underdog
Yeah.
teams both go through to the final.
Yes.
Hull
Yeah.
and
Hull and Southampton.
Southampton.
Yeah.
Great.
So then,
Shout out them. I would go with Weston and Tyler Adams as the midfield pairing there. If Tessman's healthy, then I consider starting him and put Weston at one of those 10 positions. Really, your only other option, I think, is Sebastian Berhalter at this point. He's been playing really well, but I think it's too
Christian
big of an
Roldan.
occasion for him to start those World Cup games, at least immediately, because you need a win, and it's going to be such high pressure. I think one of those other guys is a better option. Yeah, you lose some of the goal-scoring capabilities of Weston, playing him deeper, but then it frees up a spot for you to put in Gio Reyna or Malik Tillman, which is not a bad option either. And I think the chemistry between Tyler Adams and Wes McKennie is a big thing as well. They played a lot of soccer together. Any of those other pairings you put out there, it's going to be more or less a brand new pairing.
Yeah.
And you're not going to have opportunities for them to play together, except for in those couple of friendlies right before.
McKinney's also played like right back, left back, center back,
He's more than capable
midfield.
of playing that position.
He's played
for sure.
everywhere, so maybe it's not his best position, but that's ultimately the position he's played the most is in that center midfield. He's played very well at the 10, but he's played just about everywhere. So I don't think that playing him in a different position completely ruins what McKennie is. And I do think that at this point, without Johnny, without potentially Tessman, there is a bit of a drop down to the Berhalter, Morris, Roldan potentially. Like the depth in midfield for that position is, I think, a bit concerning at this point.
Yunus Musa?
Yunus Musa has played a combined like 23 minutes in the past 2 months.
Yeah, what has Gio done?
Yeah. Is he one of those
Scored a
exception
goal.
players?
Is he an exception player?
I don't know. I honestly would.
Has
Would
the
you guys be
US
upset if Musa gets called in if he's
Did the
part of
US
the
drop
roster?
their
No,
preliminary
not
roster
after
yet?
injuries.
No, they have their provisional roster. I was keeping it light. It was going dark.
I like that. That's an assist
Yeah,
right there.
that's
That's a
assist.
crazy move.
What's his name? The assistant, Jesus Perez. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah. He confirmed in an interview. Yeah, we already have our provisional roster, which they had to have into FIFA today. It was, or maybe yesterday. one of these 2 days.
Yeah.
It's a 55-man list. Says we already have that. I'm sure Yunus Musa's within that.
Yeah, you would hope so. 55.
I don't know if you can
can't make
find
that
yeah,
cutoff.
but I wouldn't be upset if I saw Yunus Musa in there. I would say, all right.
Is that public yet though? The
No, it's not
provisional?
public.
Okay.
No, because they're doing the whole
Yeah.
thing.
There's a
with
spectacle to it.
The release.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the release, making the 26. They maybe somebody leaks the 55, but I don't think that gives us really much intel at all because
I'll get our best guy on it.
55 American players you could probably list off.
Yeah, Shaq Moore's on that list.
He might be. He might.
Kevin Sullivan might be on that list.
Probably is.
Mm,
Just in case.
this is a stupid argument to have, but no.
Adri
it's not.
Mehmeti probably on there.
Yeah.
Julian Hall.
Tim
Couple
Reeves
players.
probably on there.
Yeah, I would imagine. But yeah, I don't really know if Musa gets called up. I'm not that upset about that. I'd be like, yeah, he's not really playing, but would I prefer a rusty or not playing Yunus Musa over a informed Aiden Morris? Maybe.
Yeah. It's such a bad situation there. But I can't remember a time he's played bad for us.
What?
Musa?
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, no, I don't.
sure about that?
For the U.S., he's played.
Not one that stands
Pretty
out,
great,
at least in
yeah.
my mind. Always been very consistent for us. Very good, even. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see. But I think right now, if things stay the same, Testman's not available or not available to start, then you go Weston and Tyler.
Yeah, I think Roldan might sneak his way in there of
I
a
think
depth
he
option.
could be on the roster for sure. But
Buddy, there ain't
Yeah.
no
Crazy
sneak
to
about
start.
it. He's gonna start a game, and we're all gonna be pissed.
I mean, I don't know.
That
I
is
think that's
in your future.
the midfield combination
Yeah.
of those two, of who's next to Tyler Adams, is just as much of a question of who's next to Christian Pulisic up top because there's not that many great options there. We did have a Luna goal this weekend.
What we have
We
options?
have Gio Reyna had a goal. He's also been playing more minutes than Malik Tillman has been recently. So, I mean, you have that option. Malik Tillman, Diego Luna, Gio Reyna, I would say those are the three front runners.
Brendan Aronson.
Brendan Aronson, he actually was from open play assists. There's only 5 players that have more in the Premier League. Don't remember the 5 players, but they're all insanely good.
Yeah.
And there's
Bruno
Brendan Aronson.
Fernandes.
Who of that group are you the most confident gets into the roster, and who do you think is going to be the odd man left out? Because surely you're not bringing Pulisic plus 5 attacking mids.
I think Malik Tillman, Gio Reyna, and Brendan Aronson all make the team.
No Luna?
Luna's tough. If Poach can justify it by thinking one of those guys could play out wide as like a wingback option, which maybe they can,
Yeah.
then maybe you can bring 4. But even in a 26-man team,
Like
that's
Aronson, he did play out wide for one of the games.
yeah.
I also think though, like he can, like I'm not bringing Ajimong, so I'll bring Luna. You know, you don't
You'd also
need.
say,
we
like-
start one striker. You don't need 4 strikers.
Playing
Yeah,
a
that's true.
4-3-3, which I think Pochettino wanted to play this whole time, but now it's just like, this is just a better system for the U.S. Aronson has played the 8.
Yeah.
Is that maybe he goes, you know what? We don't have depth, as we've just been talking about. Is there a world where he says, I want to play a 4-3-3. That's what I've been more comfortable with. We're switching to that at some point in the World Cup. And somehow goes to Aronson there to add an attacking in a 4-3-3. Maybe.
I mean, not in the start, but definitely.
No, but like
Definitely, like,
late in the
mid-game.
game, you
Yeah,
want to go
you're
4-3-3,
down a
throw
goal.
on an attacker
Sure.
that can still know that role a bit. Maybe.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I also don't. It's a 26-man roster, so I don't think it has to be insanely strict with. Oh, we can only take a couple of these players, couple of that. I think it's you get your best players out there.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit more wiggle room than a 23-man, where you can take some
Yeah.
more creative picks.
Yeah.
Right now, Brendan Aronson probably would be my favorite to start. Next
to
to Pulisic.
start.
I think so.
Wow.
Based on form and based on just his potential to press, like he is a workhorse, and I think that's an underrated.
Is that what we
feature.
need in the World Cup against a Paraguay and Australia and then Turkey? Is that what we're gonna need against those teams, or is it somebody to break it down more? Because I think Aronson is a lot of that pressing, and he can get turnovers, and
Yeah.
that system will work well with him. But I worry about his whole struggle has been this season. He's been a little
But
better,
it's not.
But the finishing has been there. He's not been as creative as maybe some of these other
It's not a
players.
breaking down kind of system though. It's a transition team. That's what the United States is, and he can perfectly serve that. Me personally,
But against these teams, they're probably sitting back a little bit more.
you think Turkey's sitting back against him?
No, not
No,
Turkey, but
I think
Paraguay
Australia.
and
I think
Australia.
Australia is going to play counter. I don't think
Yeah.
they really pack it in.
I think they're packing and then counter off that.
I think you start Tillman, not for form reasons, obviously, but just for the profile. Get a guy who's a little bit better in the air. Ballo and Pulisic aren't going to win any long balls. Tillman can. Another kind of guy in the box too to maybe win a header. And you know, I
Scores
criticize him.
goals.
Yeah, I criticize him pretty often for being kind of ghost-ish, but he does pop up. Like, he'll do nothing for a game and then do something good, you know? So there's a little bit of a special quality to him, and Poch clearly has some trust in him, I would say.
Seems like he likes him.
So I would say, I don't know what I think I would do it too, but I would think that it's Pulisic, Ballo, and then Malik.
I think that's a good point about someone who has aerial prowess. You
Unless you're
lose
starting
that
Pepe, I guess,
if you
but-
don't have McKennie there,
Yeah.
and Malik Tillman can replace that a bit. If you start Aronson, Pulisic, and Balogun as your front three, that's pretty diminutive. It's a smaller grouping of guys. But I think it sets the team up for success because it's the best pressing capabilities. And I think this team at their best is when they can press as an entire unit.
Well, that's before I think Luna has been looking very good the last 2 weeks, having goals.
Yeah,
Giorena
start
got a
Luna.
goal. I think that's been a little bit more okay. Maybe there's some trust in the 10s here. Brendan Aronson has been continually playing for Leeds. But is there maybe a part of us that says, hey, you know what does a two-striker situation look like? Because Dest, back starting with PSV, gets an assist to
Hallelujah.
Pepe. Pepe is scoring every game, which, like, I know it's Eredivisie, it's PSV, they score a bunch of goals, he's their striker, so of course. But he's scoring every single game for them. He's going to have that confidence. Balogun's also been scoring every game. Do you not just say, hey, you know what? Those are two of our best players. They're scoring every single game. Put those two up top, Pulisic underneath. And is that not the best lineup? Is it better to do that than fit in a 10 that, like, Malik Tillman has been coming off the bench, like Giorena has been coming off the bench, Luna, who, you know what?
So you want still
MLS?
a 3-back with 2 strikers?
No, but you go essentially just switching out
I think
Pepe
it
for
forces you to
one of
play
the
a
10s.
4-back, or you lose all wide play, and there's not very much.
I
I
mean,
mean-
you get your wingers, and
Dude,
then
you lose. Forget the wide play. You're losing. You're gonna get diced through your midfield. It's gonna be they're running at Tyler Adams
Yeah.
constantly. Like
I
there's.
mean, you have McKennie and Adams in the center with Pulisic at the top. You have a 5-back with
but
the
McKennie isn't sitting back.
wing-back sitting in.
I think at this point you dance with the girl you came with. I mean, when have we done that formation for any serious amount of time? Like
No, but
I
I'm
think
saying, is it worth the chance of looking it up? Because they
No,
are
I
the
don't
two
think
best
so.
players in form right now.
I don't think I've seen a 2-striker system in the last
Or
5 years.
Do you want to
anywhere.
go 4-4-2? Is that because we defended a 4-4-2 press? Do you go just 4-4-2 all out with the 2 strikers because they have been our 2 most informed players?
No, I don't think we can play a 4-back with this team. I don't think.
I
we
think
have
with
the
Tim
center
Ream, I
backs.
think it's almost impossible.
And I mean, maybe Trusty can play next to Richards.
Mackenzie's
but
been playing well, other than a red card a couple of weeks ago, but everything else he's been very good.
yeah, but he plays in a 5-back
He does.
typically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we have the personnel to play a 4-back.
I disagree. I think we can play 4-back. I don't.
I think Tim Ream can't play in a 4-back. He's been exposed too often where you need people to cover up for him, and especially if you have a Jedi Robinson or Dest that want to get up, you can't have them be getting up and then having to cover for
Buddy,
Tim Ream.
4-back or 5-back, Tim Ream's getting exposed. So
Yeah,
let's
but
just,
that's what I'm saying. Is you have extra cover for him in a
Maybe he
5-back.
won't start.
Why are we changing our entire formation based off of Tim fucking Ream, bro?
Yeah.
Like I don't.
I don't think
I
we
don't
should
know.
change the formation. Period. I think we stick with the 3-back with the 2 wingers because it's been effective. That's the best this team's looked under Poch, and
Yeah.
I think it fits the current grouping of guys the best.
All right. Well, fair enough. Just
think
want
stick
to
to it.
throw it out there with the Pepe goal and really him scoring every week. Let's run through the rest of the Yanks at home and abroad. We've already kind of covered a bit of this. Dest Pepe getting the goal. Luna getting another one there for Real Salt Lake. Gio, of course. Morris losing in the championship playoff. Jack McGlynn potentially making his way into some conversations. Had a brace for Houston Dynamo with Jesus Perez in attendance of that one.
A banger, yeah.
Yeah, he has a hell of a left foot. That's no question. It's about if he can kind of
Do
stick with this
anything
West
else?
Bay. Yeah,
My ideal pairing is Tyler Adams and Jack McGlynn.
Jack
I
McGlynn.
disagree.
Boom.
Zendejas had a brace and an assist for Club America in their game. Crazy game. We saw it on the TV. We were watching at a Buffalo Wild Wings. It was 3-0.
In
They
Denver,
came
Colorado.
back 3-3 on that one behind
Nice.
Zendejas.
I love Zendejas.
Sebastian Berhalter has
Start
11
him at
goal
the 10.
contributions now in 12 games. He is, according to MLS, the favorite for the MVP currently.
Seriously.
So, I mean, that's according to MLS.
I
And
mean, Vancouver's nasty too, right?
Vancouver is a nasty team, and he's the engine of that team. I guess both about Zendejas and Berhalter. I think Zendejas is somewhat disappointed with the U.S. team in the past. I think Berhalter has looked very good, and this last camp looked like he maybe wasn't up to the level of the higher level of international.
Yeah, to be fair, no one played good.
these- Yeah. Does that though make you think, I don't really care about Zendejas being in, because we didn't talk about him as that 10 role. We talked about 4 or 5 other
I
players.
mean, he hasn't even gotten a sniff. Is the
Yeah, I thought he should have been in the last
yeah?
roster.
I
So
agree.
should he be in the World Cup roster based off good form? And Berhalter, are you confident with him being in the roster now? Not confident that he'll be in it, but confident with him as a player getting time in the World Cup.
I'm confident he'll be in the roster.
Yeah.
I think he's on the plane.
No, I think that too. But are
Where's
you
the
confident with
plane
him as
going?
the player?
The plane's going
United
west,
States.
baby. ATL to LA. I couldn't do it.
ATL to Chicago
Try.
to LA.
Is that right? Oh, yeah.
Germany, US.
To answer your question, no, I'm not confident. But also, I can count on one hand the players I am confident in, and even then, I'm like, So,
Yeah.
take the guys who are in form. I don't hate it. He's been around the team. I don't think he'll be too afraid of the moment, or as much as someone else might be. Zendejas has played against or in some big crowds and some big moments. So that game on Sunday was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against
And
Pumas.
Liga MX
Semifinal.
is
I mean,
fierce competition.
way more intense than MLS is
for
yeah.
sure. And he's been a starter, the number 10 for
been the star
Club
for them.
America for
Yeah.
years now.
Yeah.
The biggest club in Mexico.
I think he should
So
be on the team.
where does he rank? Because we've
It's
listed
tough.
off Gio, Malik, Luna, Aronson.
I mean, he's right there
Where
with
is he?
he's right there with Luna. He's right there with Aronson. He's right
Who do
there
you put
with
him above? If you're Pochettino, you're making this
Kevin
roster.
Sullivan.
You have all those teams.
I think
You
he's
have all these players.
fourth on that.
You
list.
need to make the choice. Are you including him? Who's he over?
If I'm Poch, no, I'm not including him because he
If I
has.
had to decide between him and Diego Luna, he goes for me.
Same.
Luna, though, has performed better in the U.S. colors than Zendejas.
I don't think that's true.
I think statistically that is just factually true.
What stats?
I mean,
What facts?
recently,
Goal contributions?
Yeah, I know. What are the numbers?
I mean, I don't have them in front of me.
Well, then
So
why are
take
we talking about
competition
numbers?
into
Why would
account.
I have the
I think Zendejas has always been solid. He's never been a first choice. Never had like a proper shot.
He's been
to-
great
to
in Liga
start.
MX, but I don't think he's really been anything decent for the U.S. team yet.
I would still take him
All right. Let us know in the comments.
over Luna. I can't take him over the other
Luna
three guys.
or Zendejas for the
You
World
want
Cup
to take him
roster.
over Aronson?
no, definitely not.
He wants to start Aronson.
I do.
So
Just ask.
I think Aronson's
Yeah.
a better player, and I feel more confident in him starting
Aronson over Gio Reyna
Yes.
as the starter.
now. Yes, yeah, for sure.
If Gio Reyna gets another goal.
No, Aronson's been one of the best American players this season. Been like phenomenal. Leeds doing what they've done. It
Phenomenal.
makes no sense like that they've stayed up this comfortably and performed as well as they did. And he's been a massive part of that.
He's
There
been a
were
starter for
questions
them
about whether
nonstop.
he's going to feature in that squad going up from Championship to the Premier League. And
Yeah.
he's been, one of their better players all season
Yeah.
and ramped up all his goal
Fair enough.
contributions, which is the weakest part of his game. He's a
The
more
Medford Messi, they
attacking
call him.
minded player who's never had end product, and he's definitely improved in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, also the thing that we don't have to do this again, but also the thing that I like about him is I think he provides a better spark off the bench than Tillman does. Don't you think?
Yeah.
So you
So
want him
like
off
he
the
is
bench?
certainly instant energy.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
just a pest to do
And
with.
running at tired leg, like the whole high press running, like works way better on tired legs than it does in like the entirety
You'd
of the
rather
game.
have him off the bench. You're not.
That's what I said.
You don't
Yeah.
want him starting.
Well, I want Tillman. I don't know if I want, but I think Tillman is probably going to start opposite of Pulisic.
And I like Aronson for the fact that he could play multiple positions, which I think is
Yeah,
helpful
gives him
as a
flexibility.
bench guy. You need a spark off the bench. That also helps. And like Nick's saying, you're a opposition defender, midfielder, and you have this fucking guy come off the bench running at you. That's just a nightmare to deal with.
Yeah, especially when you've been tracking Ballo's runs the whole time, trying to
I think it's more of
figure
a
out how
Malik,
Pulsic's floating.
a Malik Tillman and Gio Reyna is a lot better at the start because it's not energy that they're giving you off the bench. It's more of the clinicalness, the passing.
Well, I like
creates
Gio
a
off the
moment.
bench too.
Yeah, but I think there's a lot more find the pass, find this, and obviously with energy later, can find passes, can make those dribble runs. I think Aronson off the bench is, like you said, kind of an energizer bunny. A Diego Luna can be a change of pace player because he wants to do so much dynamic things just himself.
Is Tillman a find the pass kind of guy?
Yeah. He's definitely a find the pass guy. He also
as
just
much as
turns
Reyna.
and shoots.
I
though.
feel like he's more of
Reyna's
like
a lot more of
a
that, but-
second striker kind of guy.
I think
I
he is
barely
too.
view him as a 10.
I have a bit of a jaded opinion on Tillman. I don't like him as much as most USA
neither do I.
fans, but I recognize some of his qualities. I think he'll be in the team. He won't start for me.
Yeah.
He'd probably be my third option to start.
Who's second?
Reyna.
Reyna.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Aronson and Reyna are obviously very different players.
Yeah, very different profiles.
Skill
I think
sets.
it comes down to the team too. I think potentially against a Paraguay where
Yeah, shit, I might start Reyna, honestly.
you know this
which
fun
is
fact
ridiculous.
about the U.S.
It is ridiculous, but we know how good he is.
The U.S. hasn't played a Southern American opposition in the World Cup since 1994, since we played Brazil in the group stage.
Wow.
That's not true.
Yeah, that is true.
Mm-mm.
All right. There's also an HBO documentary releasing tonight on Tuesday. So when you're watching this, it'll be last night about the U.S. men's national team with their 4-year prep towards this home World Cup starting in Qatar. Obviously, Qatar was an interesting World Cup with a lot of headlines around Berhalter
Is this
and
like
Reyna and all this. HBO.
is it a series or
It's a
is it,
series,
okay.
yeah, kind of like Sunderland, Wrexham, all them
There's
all
a,
got.
it's a Clint Dempsey series on Paramount, I think.
I did see that, yeah, about his
Don't know where I'm
career and
from,
everything.
dog.
You
Know where I'm from, dog. So
How
you
long
guys
you
can check
been
into
with
that after you're done watching this. Let's build our U.S. men's national team roster to close out this U.S. section. If you were not watching last week, we put 6 players that are locks for the U.S. men's national team roster into the squad.
Keep all those
Cannot
guys
change
up.
them, cannot move it. We will continue doing 6 players each week until we have the full squad.
You want to
completely
recap who we
locked.
picked?
We will recap now. We had Christian Pulisic as the first pick, Tyler Adams as a third or second, Chris Richards as a third. Then it
Anthony
was
Robinson?
Jedi was
Jedi.
there.
Jedi, Balogun, and McKennie.
Okay,
Yeah.
Those are our 6.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which those should be the same.
First 6 in.
Those are very much so the top
Leadership
6.
group.
I started last time. Mike, do you want to start this time?
I
I'm
do not.
excited. Oh.
All right,
All right, I'll start.
go for it.
All right, sweet. First guy in and our second striker on this list is one Mr. Pepe.
Our
Right
first
up Pepe.
potential not starter, but is
Probably
definitely
sub.
locked.
You can put him on the bench there, Palmer.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Bench, you think?
just been to I'm a converted Pepe hater. I'm now a guy who actually likes him. I think he offers something a little bit different to Balogun while still having good end product. Balogun obviously the more talented footballer, but I think he does have a pretty good idea of like where to be in the box, which is honestly one of my favorite qualities of a striker. So Pepe makes this roster pretty easily. How much he plays, I think he'll feature in most games and probably get to start or two too.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is interesting because I was thinking the same thing. Like, it might be easier to say who's a lock in the team rather than like
And some of the
who's going to start
starters.
at
Yeah,
right back or a certain midfield position just because
I agree.
those positions aren't as strong.
I
Pepe
know.
unlucky
you
not
want
to
him-
make that last World Cup squad, but I think he's guaranteed he goes. in
I think he goes.
this one.
What's up?
Do you
Palmer?
want him on the bench?
Yeah,
or
on
do
the
you
bench.
want
Put him
him
on the
as the
bench.
second
Just put him
striker?
as a second
Okay.
striker, yeah,
What?
because it's just a list.
Like a 1-2 kind of thing.
Oh, sure. Yes, that's fine.
My lock, Serginho Dest. I think now that he's back, he's healthy.
Yeah.
He is at a level that is his potential is higher than most of the players on this U.S. men's national team. He is a very big difference maker. So at right back / right wing back, whatever position he's playing in due to our positioning, Serginho Dest I think is a lock. Now that he's healthy, playing a 90, getting assists, you can't go away from him.
As a reminder, this is our team, correct?
What do you mean?
Like, it's not what we think is going to happen. It's our team.
Yes, let's try and keep it
Yeah,
somewhat similar to what we think Poch will do.
Where do you want Dest?
Right back.
Right back.
That was a non-ball knower question.
Yeah, it
He
was.
plays some left back every once in a
Nah,
while.
he
For the
did-
USA,
he did play a lot of left back.
Nah,
in the
ball
USA,
knower
but-
question.
I didn't know,
USA, he's
and I
gonna
don't
play.
apologize.
All right.
Oh.
Mike.
in the same vein of Nick, I'm going to go for a guy who may be a second fiddle player, but I think is an absolute lock, and that's Tim Weah. There's no doubt in my mind he makes the team. He's been in every single U.S. roster that I can remember, except when he was suspended. There's a good chance he starts. At the very least, he'll be one of the first guys off the bench, or will contend to start either at the right back position, right wing position if we're playing a 5-back, or higher up the pitch.
You can put up the right wing position in this. It's a 4-3-3, so
A pure athlete
Okay.
is definitely going to be on the team.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take the golden boy, but I'm going Gio Reyna here. I just think
you bastard.
too much talent, too much game-changing ability. I think at his best, he is the most talented player on the national team. So, whether you start him, whether he is off the bench, whether he starts as a sub and then eventually transitions into the starting 11, I think Gio Reyna is gonna have something to say this tournament, and I'm bringing him no matter what.
I mean, I think Gio Reyna was kind of the exception, and it was a high probability because Pochettino obviously liked him and called him the exception to everything. Now that he is playing more and getting a goal, I think it makes
Can we
it
stop bringing up this
Pochettino.
one goal, please?
No, but I think it's Pochettino. It's
now that he has this one goal.
it's some type
They
of
cut the
form,
lead to 2.
some type of form that he can say, hey, you know what? He does have some type of form. Let me put him in because he already wanted to put him in. I think that's very obvious that Pochettino likes Gio Reyna. Made him the exception. Now he has some type of backing where it's not like a Musa where he just hasn't played in forever. My next lock is going to be one that I don't really want to say, but I know is an absolute lock.
Then don't say him.
It's Tim Ream.
It's our team, dude. Why are you bringing Tim
It's
Ream
Tim
on
Ream.
our team? Dude?
I kind of knew what he
Because-
was going to say.
He's a lock. He is going to be on this roster. The viewers deserve to know that he is a lock. So I'm saying
We just lost credibility.
he's a lock.
He'll probably go.
I mean, he's a lock.
Yeah.
Probably to start, which I don't want, but we don't really have other options.
Yep.
He's definitely a lock for the roster.
My second guy, who I think is an absolute lock at this point, is Matt Freese. I think he'll probably start. Matt Turner played a little bit less.
I will say
Camp didn't look great.
Matt Turner in MLS has been in significantly better form than Matt Freese. Matt Freese has been allowing a lot of goals in. Matt Turner has been one of the best keepers in the MLS with a lot of clean sheets. So maybe
Regardless of who starts, he's coming.
something happens.
Big-
Yeah,
big
he's on the
revolution
plane.
boy. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be either Matt Turner or Matt Freese starting.
Yes.
But I think Matt Freese has the slightly higher chance of being the guy because he's played more recently.
Been the guy.
He's been Poch's number one pick for the most part. And I think he's been slightly more consistent than Turner in the U.S. kit for the better part of a year, 2 years. He's fine. He's very similar to Matt Turner.
Yeah, they both kind of
He's a
suck.
good
Shot stopper.
shot stopper, but he's not great with his feet.
They're
And
both
he'll
solid
hopefully be
backups.
serviceable. yeah. Unfortunately, we are not the
Serviceable
pinnacle
backups.
of U.S. goalkeeping like we were a decade ago.
It is. Yeah, it's fallen off a very steep cliff here. In terms
If
of-
your name
I would-
is Matt and you're in the United States, you have a shot. It could be you.
I am like what I would do for Nick Raimondo right now.
Yeah, for real. Oh, I miss Nick Raimondo. Good name.
Remember
that
that
guy,
guy?
Brad
dude?
Guzan.
good.
He was so good. Like
Give me him.
really properly good. He was just behind Brad Guzan and Tim Howard, who were
Yeah.
fucking class.
Guzan right now. He was
Tim Howard
behind
was.
Tim Howard like his whole career.
Yeah.
That would have been wonderful to spread that out.
Yeah.
Get him now.
Could have come back, Brad Guzan.
Rep.
We need him back. That is our 12 now players that are locked in. Next week we'll do another 6, getting up to 18. We are going to be awfully close to that final locked in roster.
We're under a month, boys.
Yes.
30 days.
On
The
the
Yeah.
roster comes out May 25th, I believe,
Okay.
at that fun announcement show in New York. So
Can't wait.
keep it locked here. Make sure to subscribe, like, so you can see all these locks coming in. These are the locks. This is what Pochettino's going to do through us. He's going to watch this pod and say, that's actually better than what I was going to do. So he'll do it. Let's go across the pond to the Premier League. Whew. things are heating up here, Nick, for your Arsenal Gunners. A 1-0 win versus West Ham, a desperate West Ham that's trying to avoid relegation. Did not get helped in this one. A 1-0 loss. Tottenham, though, a 1-1 draw. So not the worst case for them. What
They
a
almost lost that.
insane ending to this one. Some penalty controversy. Don't think there's really controversy. I think people are just kind of moaning online about it. But 2 games left.
Wait,
to
what
lift
penalty?
the penalty they got,
The foul on.
or the foul, not
Foul
the
to Right,
Oh, sorry.
penalty isn't.
I thought I meant a spot kick. My
Yeah,
bad.
my bad. No, that's not me. That's bad wording.
Hand up.
Hand up, accountability. I should have used a different word. 2 games left to win the Premier League. You're also in a UCL final. Are you satisfied with the season so far? You have Crystal Palace and Burnley left. Man City has Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, and Aston Villa as their 3 games left.
Am I satisfied with the season so far?
With the potential of 2 big trophies.
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, if you told me that this is where we are,
Series
start
A,
of
no?
the season,
2 games left. 3 games left,
100%,
I
I'd
guess.
sign up for it 11 times out of 10. There's context that makes it a little bit more interesting of a conversation, but doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. What does matter is we have 3 games for history to happen. Thierry Henry said we were known as the Invincibles. You'll be known as the Unforgettables if you can pull off this double, because
Wow.
never in history has it happened.
Diari.
It's gonna be a hell of a couple of weeks here, starting this weekend with the Premier League push. West Ham game. Shout out to Kelly and Jim Cleaver for hosting this
Yeah.
over the weekend in
You
Colorado.
gotta see the real passion of a Gunners fan.
Yeah, and also sorry to Kelly and Jim Cleaver for
It was animated.
for my behavior on that.
What a fun-
Papa
on that
Cleaver
fateful
saw
morning.
True soccer psychopathy looks like.
Yeah, so my bad about that. My voice might have gone a little high pitched there. Shout out the dude in our comments. But yeah,
So good to
no,
have
I
those name
mean,
tags.
crazy. I mean, 1-0 win, just finding a way to get it done, which is what the end of the year is all about. For anyone who's saying it's not a foul, you're a moron. I mean, everyone on Twitter who's showing me like pictures of Arsenal doing the same thing is always like someone grabbing a shirt of the defender. It's like, guys, this is not the same thing.
An
You
arm
cannot
over the shoulder,
bar.
yeah.
Like, you can't go put your entire arm across the chest and arms of a keeper. Like, that's just not how this shit works. So, go cry about it some more. It doesn't matter. 3 points are in the bag. And we got 6 more to go until glory. Man City looks like they're not slowing down, which I like. We should have to earn it. So 2 wins and this is an unforgettable season. 3 wins and it's the greatest season we've ever had. So exciting times up ahead. A good time to be a fan. And the boys were battling. That West Ham team was
Yeah.
scrappy. It looked
mean,
like a rugby match. Of
They're
course, it was
fighting
gonna
for
be.
survival.
Yeah,
They
we
showed
knew
up.
we knew it was gonna happen. So shout out to them for playing pretty hard. Shout out to Leo Trossard. Shout out to Odegaard who came on and changed that game. I thought played really well.
David
Um,
Raya. massive save.
David Raya
Yeah.
with I mean
Horrible
the
finish.
yeah the
Amazing
moment of the
save.
season.
Still
Honestly, if we're
stood-
really
stood
talking
him
about.
up.
Yeah.
So hell of a game, hell of a win, hell of a 3 points, hell of a clean sheet, and we move. We go from there.
This is a
Has anyone
potential
ever-
all-time summer for you with potential for 2 trophies for Arsenal into a home World Cup.
Into a World Cup where Colombia looks like a pretty saucy dark horse.
And America looks like an
Hummus.
amazing dark horse.
Hummus,
couple of
perhaps swan
apples
song.
this
Yeah, well,
weekend?
first start, couple of apples, no big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even start. I don't think.
No, it was off the bench.
Oh, he got his first start after that then.
Through 2 assists.
Yep.
Didn't even matter.
Didn't even matter.
Didn't matter. How long
Uh,
you been with her?
How long you been with her?
How long you been with her? Let's go to the toffee talk here. The European dream might be dead. I think it would take a lot now. It was looking okay. We went up 1-0. I said, yes, we've gone and done it. Tarkowski immediately. Then it was 1-1.
Ah.
Oh my God. Choked on my own spit. Then we go up 2-1.
Classic
Beto.
Chokers. What a
That's
goal.
an amazing
What a goal,
And
dude.
what a winner that
That's
would
the
have
best
been.
goal he's ever scored.
Footy with the Boys award season? Goal of the season?
I mean,
Yeah.
that is the Beto goal of the season.
But
for
then-
sure.
Crystal Palace, the amount of chances they had that were just slotted across the center for them to score, they could have scored like 5 off of that.
We could have scored a fair amount.
We could have scored a fair amount. Dewsbury Hall had one.
Yeah,
that
weird game.
eventually called offsides, but man, oh man. Wide open, and he missed it. Ends 2-2. It's a draw. Once again, we've had a lead or a chance at more points, and it gets snatched away late. I mean, that's just killed the European run. Do you think the dream is is dead. Maybe at least on life support.
Dead.
Yeah, we need a lot of things to go our way. Brighton, Brentford, Bournemouth, all the bees, big ball of brand ahead of us and in better form than us and probably just slightly better than us. I mean, all those teams are really hitting their stride at the end of the season and have had good seasons all around. So I think 2 or all 3 of those teams finish ahead of us. And then,
I think you need
Fulham's
to
in
get
the
above
mix, others,
1 to 2 to have a collapse and us win 2 games, which I don't even trust us to win 2 games at this point, the way we've been dropping points. But
we have.
if that happens, you
Sunderland's
do have a
not
potential
easy.
for crazy Premier League that we were talking about with Aston Villa winning Europa League to get Champions League. That moves a spot down.
Crystal Palace
Crystal
to win
Palace.
Conference League.
Yeah, Conference League. Then you have
5 guaranteed
the FA
Champions
Cup.
League spots. FA
that
Cup.
drops another one down.
Yep.
So
Could
you're
be
hoping
like
for a
10
lot of
teams.
things to happen to have it drop down into your hands and us have to have some luck to move up a little bit. But there's still a chance. This weekend kind of, I think, put a bit of water on the flame here. Kind of dampened our chances quite a bit. If we would have gotten the win here, it would have been full on chase for Europe. Those 2 points are massive to drop.
Yeah, I mean, we had, a 2 stoppage time loss, a stoppage time equalizer, and then drew this game. All points that could have gone our way that did not the past month or so. There's a potential for like 10 teams in the Premier League to be in some European competition, which gives us a chance, but you don't count on it. Sunderland next, they have Xhaka back. They're a good team. Robbie's looking like a menace. That'll be a tough one.
Shut up, Robbie.
It's at the Stadium of Light, which is
Not
also
great.
a hard place to play. And then Tottenham, the last game of the season,
They're gonna be
depending on
insanely
what's
desperate.
going on, right?
Yeah.
They could still be a fight for them to survive. So that's a tough one. I hope we just have 2 good performances. I think we've looked pretty solid offensively in all the games we've played. Defensively, like you've said, we've kind of fallen off a cliff.
Yep.
We can't defend a cross to save our lives, and we can't win a ball in the air.
Which
And we have the biggest
giants.
fuckers in the world.
Yeah.
Right? We have Jake O'Brien, who's 6'7" at
It's
right
the
back.
midfield too, though. It's a lot of
It is. I
Small
thought
midfield.
Tim Bunham and Garner have looked good as a pairing on the ball, but neither of them covers as well as Ganagay does, even with Ganagay being as old as he is. So that's a miss. Merlin Roll on the
He's
right
been
wing has been a
Good. Yeah.
revelation. Lots of positives mixed in with
Eric George has
just
been great off the bench. There's been a lot
poor
of good
defending.
things. It's just you can't allow those late goals.
and
every
to be
game.
fair, there's just not enough there, unfortunately.
There's not.
Yeah.
There's not. And
not to secure Europe against these other teams and how good this league
Enough
is.
there to be optimistic this summer. For
yeah,
sure.
There
No,
is.
I think there needs to be a little bit of investment. I'm sure there will be
there
with new
definitely
owners.
needs to be investment.
So
We've talked about how solid Everton is in the back, but they're also so limited with
Yeah.
roster spots. I mean, Branthwaite has been available like a total of 5 games. He's
Yeah.
back to being injured. So then your center back options are
Bukowski,
strapped to the
Keane.
2 guys who start and then Jake O'Brien if he needs to.
yeah,
Mikolenko plays every single game. And the other right back options are Seamus Coleman, who's 50, and Nathan Patterson, who's
Bad.
got the knees of Joe. Right. So and we signed Asnu, who hasn't played at all.
yeah.
There are no defensive subs. These guys have played every single minute of every single game this season.
That's a good point.
They're damn tired. And they defend like animals. That's how Everton plays. So it's catching up with us at this point of the year, which is unfortunate. We need more investment if we're going to make a proper push for Europe next season.
Yeah. I mean, it's proper push now, but it's not.
But I'm not,
It's not the proper
doom and gloom
resources for
at
it.
all. I am pretty happy about this season. I think things have gone our way in improving the team. I think David Moyes has been good. I think the signings have panned out. I mean, Barry looked fucking horrible to start that year, the first half of the year.
So did Beto.
He's come alive a
They
bit.
both.
Beto,
better.
you never know. He still sucks, but he's done some good things. Dwight McNeil's resurged a little bit towards the end of the season. And the new signings have looked good. The biggest thing this summer is, can we hold on to the guys who have broken out this season? I think James Garner is going to be a hot commodity. I think Iliman Ndiaye is going to have noise around him.
Dewsbury Hall.
Dewsbury Hall for sure, even though he's only been here a season. Can we maintain a guy like Jack Grealish? Yeah, guys in, guys out. We'll see who's here at the start of next season.
Yeah. Let's move to a little power rankings now. Unfortunately, Everton made one appearance in there, but it will not be in there this week.
Yeah.
Arsenal certainly will be. Last week we had Bournemouth won. They're on a 17 game unbeaten streak now.
They tied Fulham this weekend.
No, they won.
They won.
Nottingham Forest. Jesus Perez it was Pochettino himself was at that game. Bournemouth versus Fulham. Obviously, Jedi Robinson versus Tyler Adams.
Yeah.
Nottingham Forest was our number 2.
That was a tie.
Arsenal obviously got the win against West Ham, and then Manchester United, who got a draw. What are we thinking for the power rankings? Bournemouth, I think, still number 1, right? They're still unbeaten.
Yeah.
Hard to drop them. Or do
Yeah.
you want to say Arsenal because of how big that win is against West Ham?
Yeah, there was a lot of pressure there. But maybe one more. Maybe one more for Arsenal to win, and then we can put them back at number 1.
Yeah.
But I'm fine with Bournemouth
think
1,
so.
Arsenal 2.
All right.
It was a great win, and I mean all the connotation around the game, but it was not convincing.
I mean, it doesn't have to be.
I mean,
convincing.
yeah.
At this point, it doesn't have to
And West
be.
Ham scrapping, Arsenal scrapping. It's whatever happens at the end of final score.
If they would have blown away West Ham and been like, we're dogs,
Yes, that's that.
then they go 1. But
Yeah.
I think Bournemouth at this point.
So we have Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 2. In the 3 spot, are we going with the Doku-led Man City squad that just hits
Do you just want to write?
Fucking
You just want to
bangers.
write Doku?
Doku?
I mean, yeah.
I mean,
He's probably the best player in the
if
league
you
at
haven't
the
seen
moment.
Doku's goals, you just need to watch one of them because the last
And
3
then
have all
multiply
been
it
the
by
exact
12.
same.
Right
They
foot, left
are
foot,
just
top bins, top
Right
bins.
foot cut in, bang, top bins. Right foot cut in, bang, top bins. 3 in a row of those to help City down the stretch here.
Belgium might be a problem
Ridiculous.
this summer.
I think they
I don't know.
very well could be.
That's what everyone says every year, and then
Forget about
Yeah.
the golden generation. We got Doku, baby. He could do it by himself.
4 spot's
fourth
interesting.
spot, yeah, that is.
Man U tied Sunderland in a bad game.
Brighton.
Brighton,
Brighton.
they tied?
Brighton beat Wolves 3-0.
Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
shit on Wolves.
What did Brentford do?
Brentford. No,
Brentford-
got shit on by
Brentford got
City.
shit on by City.
Oh, yeah, that was 3-0. Yeah.
I mean, do we go Brighton?
I think I mean, if you look at their recent run of form, they've been on a bit of a heater. No,
Yeah.
Brighton.
Well,
They've
you
won
know.
3 of their last 5. Drew another one. I mean, they're
Tottenham
solid.
tied
Yeah,
again.
that's Fine. No, we're not.
I think
almost lost that game to Man
Brighton's
U.
my 4. I think Man U could still be the 4 if we want to.
We go with Brighton. That's fine. That's fine.
But Brighton in that 4th spot, giving them some recognition. The Seagulls.
I think we go Brighton. Man, you looked bad in that draw.
They looked not good.
Yeah.
That was weird.
That means that dude can't shave his hair until next season.
No, this
That is the
guy-
last chance he had.
Good luck to him.
So this week our power rankings is Bournemouth 1, Arsenal 2, Manchester City 3, and Brighton at 4.
New official stance suggestion. I'm not gonna make it unilaterally. Can we be anti the haircutting guy?
I never.
Can this
Really
be an
care.
anti him podcast?
Let's just not
I'm not
acknowledge it.
against him.
All right.
All right.
He pisses me off,
jeez.
man.
Fabian Hertzer signed a 3-year extension, I think, at Brighton.
Fabian Hursler, Houston
Yeah.
born.
Yeah, after he was getting like
Shit
shock
on-
him in
Yeah.
the morning
Yeah.
calls a couple months ago, but
Yeah,
they've
he
really
turned
hit
it
their
around.
stride and
They had a lot of injury issues too.
Yeah.
Things change quick.
things change quick.
Things
Good
changed
manager.
quick. Things changed quick for Real Madrid. They were at one point in the Champions League, had a chance with La Liga. Mbappe looked amazing. The whole team has so much talent.
No more.
Now they're beating the shit out of each other in a locker room. USMNT reportedly put Federico Valverde in the hospital, not for just one fight, but 2 different fights. There's also a lot of reports that half the team doesn't speak with Arbeloa, that there's different sects of sex as in SECTS, that don't talk to each other, that Mbappe and Bellingham are both against each other. There was a petition by Real Madrid fans created with, I believe, over $1.2 million signatures on that to get rid of Mbappe from the squad. It's a fucking mess over there at Real Madrid.
Yeah.
And the next rumor about them is that they are in deep contracted talks with
Jose.
Jose Mourinho.
Jose Mourinho, who right now is about to lose the Portuguese
Name the
league in
special
second with Benfica with an invincible season.
How about it?
That is insane. Real Madrid, they're
Yeah.
drama.
I saw other things that, like the atmosphere when Alonso was around, like people wouldn't listen to him in training sessions. It
Yeah.
was just like crazy. And I think now Fiorentino Perez is hosting an election.
He said,
earlier?
if you want to replace me, I'll hold the election right now.
Yeah.
I've
But
won
he
the
still
most.
has, like, 3 years
I've
on
won
his
the
term.
most trophies as a Real Madrid president. If you want me out, you'll have to shoot me.
Well, that's pretty contradictory.
Dude, fuck him, dude. Fuck Madrid. I never have liked Madrid. Obviously, they're Madrid. They're a historic club. But, dude, fuck them.
I mean, this is
Let them
a
burn.
mess.
Yeah, let them
They
burn.
could.
That being said, they'll probably win
like
the Champions League next season, and shit will go back to normal.
I don't know what happens there with their players. They're gonna have to sell some type of players and probably at some type of bit of a discount because they're beating the shit out of each other. But
Getting rid of Mbappe, though.
shit happens. I don't think they get rid of Mbappe.
Crazy. Send him to Everton.
Yeah, sell him to
Punish
Everton.
him.
Punish him. Mexican national team also has a bit of drama itself. They released a statement saying to their players for this pre-World Cup camp that they're starting before the end of Liga MX, starting, I believe, this past Saturday. If our national team players don't report to their camp by the end of this weekend, they will not be in the World Cup squad.
That's so dumb.
So they're denying them the chance of playing in the semifinal and final of the Liga MX playoff. Insane decision to take away from your league in
Isn't that
competitive matches that they'll get under their
also
feet to
violate
get into a camp.
the FIFA rules.
Yeah, there's no FIFA mandate to release them.
Yeah.
Clubs don't have to release them.
Right.
But if you're saying I'm not going to bring you to the World Cup unless you do this, you don't. I mean,
Yeah, I think you could start your camp whenever you want. I don't think it matters.
you can start your international camp, but usually you wait for those players to finish their season and come in.
Yeah, that's.
Mexico is not doing
Idiotic.
that, so they have a third kit that's cool, but they do not.
I like
have-
it. I like the move. Why not? Who cares?
Just crazy. Spurs Lees draw. Basic news. Neymar was in the initial 55-man Brazil roster. He's been in some form
Lock.
for Santos. Would love to see him in there. Unfortunately, Estevao, the young Brazilian at Chelsea, not in there due to injury. Sad to see.
Yeah, he would have been nice to see this
A
World
little
Cup.
negative news before we go into our journey to the World Cup, finding our team. 5 Iraqi players were denied visas by the U.S. government, including the one that sent them to the World Cup with their goal against Bolivia.
What's his name?
Man. I'll let the
man.
viewer. We all know it. We all know it. Let's let the viewers at home say it. But
Will they be able to reapply in time?
I don't know. It's in 3 weeks.
That's crazy.
This seems horrid.
Yeah.
And this probably isn't going to be the only nation that's going to get denied.
What about Iran?
That's what I'm thinking, is that one might be a little bit more than 5 getting denied.
Yeah.
That's a little scary for this World Cup that we're just going to be denying players. But do we just deny every single good player for every other nation other than the U.S.?
Personally, I think that Arda Güler is a threat to the state.
Arda Güler has the injury. So, I mean, he's probably still going to be fine for the World Cup.
He's
gonna
definitely going to be
play
fine for
whatever.
the World Cup.
Çalhanoğlu also has an injury. Might not be able to play in the World Cup.
And you wanted
can't win,
Kosovo.
And we wanted to go. Please.
Please. Easy.
Let's go into a little journey to the World Cup. Finding our team to support other than the U.S. If you haven't been here, we'll run
Or
through
Colombia.
2 fun facts. We'll try and be a little bit quicker than the paragraphs
Curacao.
of the past. Mike,
Curacao
who is
already
your
won. This
first
is a waste
team?
of
Right now,
time.
Curacao is the leader in the clubhouse.
We fucking love Curacao. Update on Curacao after the fact. I'll let everybody know.
Let them know.
My first team today is Sweden.
Sweden?
Sweden, yeah.
Nice. catch.
Nice.
That's it.
So my first fun fact about Sweden. They have finished in the top 4 on 4 different occasions in the World Cup, with the most recent being in 1994.
Fun.
US
The
World
last
Cup.
time the World Cup was in the
Okay.
United States.
The last time the U.S. played a South American opposition.
I
Yes.
love stats like that, dude.
Haja Svaja. Go Sweden in Swedish.
Why are you talking like that?
I don't know.
He's excited.
Yeah.
Hey,
So they've never won the World Cup, obviously, but finished top 4. That's pretty
It's pretty
Pretty
fucking
astounding.
good.
Yeah.
Multiple times, right?
We're very good in early iterations of the World Cup. And then, in the 90s, had a great squad, finished top 4. And now they're back. This time around, through qualifying, they were awful. They were winless in qualifying, going 0-2-4 in their qualifying group with Switzerland, Kosovo, and Slovenia. They only entered the UEFA playoffs because of their Nations League performance over the past 2-year cycle, where they finished top of their group, which was a Group C group, which is, 2
Not great.
below the elite European teams. So that's a really weird. You can be
Kind of a handout team.
awful in qualifying, and if you do okay in your kind of crappy group in Nations League, you'll still find a way in. And then they obviously won those 2 games in qualifying and have made the World Cup now. But 0-2-4. Graham Potter took over very late in that cycle and is now their manager, leading them into the tournament.
Yes. Former Brighton and Chelsea.
Those are my fun facts about Sweden.
Sweet.
Oh, Sweden.
Hey,
They
yeah.
don't deserve to be
Sverige.
here, it sounds like.
Yeah, there is controversy around that.
All right, sweet. My first good facts.
Thank you.
Good facts. My first team's gonna be Austria today. They come into the World Cup. They only
What's
conceded
this happened
4
there?
goals.
What
Nothing
happened to
ever.
Wien?
Nothing has happened there ever. It's been peachy, sunny the whole time. Home of many great artists, including.
And so not so good.
Anyways, it's Austria coming to the World Cup. They only conceded 4 goals in their qualifying stage. So
Wow.
stingy
Not bad,
and
not bad.
scored 22 in the process. So
Dang.
look at that
Arnautovic.
goal diff. A little
Still
something.
playing for them?
Yes, he is. As a matter of fact, led by Ralph Ragnick.
Man,
If
you
you're wondering what he's up to, he's currently Austria's manager. But they have a bunch of key players looking to get them past this group stage in a group where second is up for grabs with Argentina, Algeria, and Jordan. So
a lot of A teams.
yeah, Marcel Sabitzer, David Alaba, Konrad Leimer, and of course the ageless, the timeless Marko Arnautovic.
Oh, yeah.
Looking to lead them into hopefully getting past this group. I believe by the odds they're technically favored over Algeria, so 55%. But still, we will see how they do. My fun fact for them though is if you are looking for a team this World Cup and you hate kids but love dogs, much like a certain podcast host right here, this might be the team for you.
Teacher, by the way.
Because believe it or not, teacher, by the way, believe it or not, restaurants in Austria are notoriously very strict about children being in restaurants.
Love it.
So they will not allow kids into some of the, not even like high end, but just a little bit nice restaurants so it doesn't ruin the experience. That being said, they're incredibly open to dogs being in restaurants. So if you're trying to grab a quick bite to eat, you want your pup to come along but not your kid, Austria is the place for you.
Wow.
Also, pandering to Palmer, can I get a vow vow, which is woof woof in Austria?
Wow.
Vow vow.
I like that.
Yeah, I just won just based off vow vow,
I like that.
which is
That's not
stupid.
Kaiser
No comment. No comment.
It's like a cheesy filled sausage.
Oh, yeah?
So good.
There we go. Fun fact number 3.
All right. My First Nation here. I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I didn't really go for the win here. I went for the comedy. It's Qatar.
Cutter.
Obviously, the host of the 2022 World Cup, the former host, did not get out of their group. They were one of 2 to not get out of their group. South Africa being the other one. That was Waka Waka World Cup.
Bafana Bafana.
Bafana Bafana.
Bafana, bafana.
Also have played in the CONCACAF Gold Cup. So if you're wondering why have I seen them in a regional North American competition, it's because they have a lot of money. They have the world's highest GDP per capita.
Wow.
They have a lot of
I love
energy
a good
resources
per capita,
there.
bro.
10 people.
But if you think having a lot of money is having a good time, what about spend some time with the boys? It's an absolute fucking sausage party over there. Their population is only 25% female.
Oh my god.
You got 3 guys for every 1 female. Yeah, it gotta be the cream of the crop to get with the gals. But the rest of the time, you're just hanging with the fucking boys.
Fuck yeah, dude. Reverse Mormon.
Fuck yeah.
You know, they're not allowed to marry non-Qatari citizens either. So it
They're very much so,
literally is.
they're very much so not gay, Paul. It is they're hanging out with the boys. But there is none of that allowed. That would be very bad for them. But yeah, that's really all I had. I try to keep it short for
Shout out the boys.
Qatar.
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 Fuck yeah.
Leader in the clubhouse.
Leader in the
Palmer, before you do
clubhouse.
Second.
Vin.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow, wow.
It's so stupid. I'm gonna renounce this victory if I win.
Vavav's pretty good.
Such an easy pick.
Wow.
Wow, what a great fun fact.
I still think Bafana should be our leader in the club.
I still can't
Bafana
believe Curacao won
Okay.
that round.
the
much
boys, the boys.
Curacao, perfect. So Sweden lost and Qatar lost, but Austria goes on. My next team, the mighty Tunisia.
Tunisia.
Tunisia, also known as the Eagles of Carthage,
That's sick.
or in
That's sick.
Arabic,
That's
Nusuru Kartaya.
this guy, dude. All he does is
Fucking
translate
sick,
stuff. Oh my God.
The Eagles of Carthage. What a sick name. First African or Arab team to ever win a World Cup match by beating Mexico 3-1 in 1978.
Hell yeah.
Mexico sucks, dude. Yeah, that was in Argentina. And ever since, they've been a perennial powerhouse, making every World Cup since 94, I believe, and being very good in the AFCON. Strong team, very defensively sound team. Leading into that, they are the first team to ever qualify without conceding a goal.
Hell yeah, dude.
Damn.
In this World Cup qualifying cycle, they went 9-1-0 in qualifying with 22 goals scored, same as Austria, but 0 conceded. So slightly better defensive record. Absolutely dominating. Their group in qualifying, not good. The second place team failed to progress because they were one of the lowest ranked second place teams in AFCON qualifying, that being Namibia. But
Namibia.
we don't hold that against them. They
a lotion
are
brand.
defensively sound. We'll look to score 0 goals this tournament, but also concede 0 and hopefully go through by a third place in the group with Sweden, Japan, and Netherlands. So if you want to cheer for,
If you want to get grouped and don't see goals, root for Algeria.
if you want to pack it in, cheer for the Eagles of Carthage.
Yes.
Nusuru Kartaya.
Please, we're not having. We've
Eagles
had
of
better fun
Carthage
fact
is
days.
fucking metal.
Yeah.
Eagles of Carthage is sick. I mean,
That's a great band name.
there is no way that, like, book it. Argentina and Tunisia tied 0-0. Book it.
Oh, yeah.
Book
That just
it.
sounds right.
Yeah, that's happening.
Just Rodrigo de Paul getting so upset.
I know, dude. He might kill someone if we're being honest. Sweet. Good fun facts. Shout out Tunisia. Some African love here. Continuing with our next country, we have Jordan, debutante in the World Cup. First ever World Cup. They finished second in their group in order to qualify for the big show. Led by Musa Al-Tamari, who they call the Jordanian Messi. So if
What a
It's gotta be
creative
good. If that
nickname
means
nobody ever
anything
calls
to you.
people.
they're going to be looking to be a Cinderella story this summer. My fun fact for them is that although it is Jordan's first World Cup, they're actually not unfamiliar with the big stage. The Wadi Rum, which is kind of like a desert canyon valley in Jordan, is actually the setting of a bunch of huge movies that I'm sure many of us have seen due to its kind of like desert alien-like features. Star Wars filmed there. Aladdin did, The Martian did, and plenty of other kind of space-themed movies. It's even nicknamed the Valley of the Moon. Not bad there.
That's pretty cool.
So if you're looking for a little, blockbuster love, I think Jordan just might be the team for you.
All right. Wow, I like those movies.
Shout out Jordan.
Yeah, shout out Jordan, bro.
Shout out Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
The last nation that we'll present to you for your fandom is Bosnia and Herzegovina.
That's 2.
Yes.
What
So if
about
you
the
want to,
Czechoslovakia?
for the price of one,
Yeah.
today, call in for Bosnia and Herzegovina. One of the best things about them, they fucked up Italy's chance of getting to the World Cup. They were in the playoff against Italy. Everybody in the world said, it's going to be Italy. It's going to be Italy. But not Bosnia and Herzegovina. They said, no, not today. They beat Italy, keeping Italy out of their 3rd straight World Cup. That is pretty fucking bad. So it's a big fuck you type of
I
team.
can't believe that's
So we don't care about the haters. But this country, they're young. They're an underdog.
They're hungry.
If you like an underdog, this is just for you. They were founded, the country, just in 1992.
Wow.
2 years before the U.S. World Cup that you were talking about earlier. But they have some experience. They have the 2nd oldest city in the world and the oldest city in Europe. I need to fucking read it. Sarajevo.
Sarajevo.
I mean, the perfect mix of youthful exuberance, but experience. Like Edin Dzeko and former U.S. Youth International Esmir Baraktarevic.
Ah, who could forget that guy?
Yes.
Shout out Wisconsin.
Shout out Wisconsin. My birthplace, Esmir Baraktarevic's birthplace,
That was
in
perfect.
Appleton, Wisconsin. A little American underdog story. And fuck Italy. What's better than Bosnia and Herzegovina? The country of two.
I think Edin Dzeko was there when Sarajevo was
Yeah,
founded.
probably. Edin Dzeko, if you want the oldest man ever to probably score a couple goals this World Cup,
Oh yeah,
you got him.
Is he still playing?
yeah.
Yeah, he's playing for Schalke. He just got Schalke
Oh, true.
promoted from Bundesliga 2
Right. Yes.
back up at Bundesliga.
He scored in the semifinal for the
I
qualifiers.
don't remember that, but yeah.
41
I believe
years
it.
young,
Hell yeah.
class,
Class.
proper 9.
Yeah. Proper
Proper.
9. Mandzukic and Dzeko back in the day were just the
God.
two.
Yeah, man,
Yeah, man.
I mean, Dzeko, that's another reason. What a fucking guy.
What a guy.
gotta love him.
Palmer, you've now heard all the fun facts. Give us both the
Well, I
winner
thi-
of this and then compare to Curacao.
Do I give my
think
Curacao
that
update now?
you guys are
We'll
in
wait to see who
trouble.
wins.
I think you guys are in trouble because Nick may have figured this out.
Stupid. I
I'm going
renounce.
with Jordan.
Jordan.
What was the
Jordan
fun
or
fact there?
Austria?
I'm gonna take Austria over Jordan though. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh.
Nice. I renounce it and
Austria's
give the
winner of the
title to Eagles of Carthage. I think that's pretty sick. So
Suru Cartaya.
Oh well, they're going to be a tough
pronunciation,
competition
sure.
against Curacao. unless
no.
there's
So
some
Val.
big news for Curacao or something.
Wow, wow. All right, so who's winning? Is
Big
it
news,
us-
big news.
Is it Algeria or Austria?
No, it's Austria,
Okay,
and that was Tunisia, not Algeria.
whatever.
Whatever.
Palmer, who is one between Austria and Curacao? First, Mike, our Curacao update.
Yeah, the big Curacao update is the manager who replaced Dick Advocat after he got them to the World Cup. He's done. Didn't
He's done.
last very long. Was at the helm for a couple of friendlies, one against China. They did not go well, and there was demand for change at the helm to bring back Dick Advocat. So it's not confirmed, but he is in talks to come back
The Dick is rumored to be back.
for just a reunification with the legendary
Well,
manager. who
Mike,
got them
I've
there
got an
before
update
Dick
the
is
for you.
coming back in.
Mike, according to that article that you sent us, which I assume has been updated since you read it,
Mm.
Dick Advocat's return has been all but confirmed,
All but
Wow.
confirmed. Holy
That's
shit.
and
big.
he is now heading the
The Dick is
team
heading
of Curacao
to Curacao.
into the World Cup.
That's legendary shit.
So does Curacao keep our spot, Palmer, or what are we looking at?
Oh, we're riding the big dick all the way.
No, Lord.
Okay, by Curacao.
Dick Avocado.
What are we even doing with this segment?
Curaçao's massive. It's gonna take something.
Dude,
Curaçao's literally
Curacao is
tiny.
literally the smallest
Curacao
nation.
is fucking massive, dude.
Massive
I-
here.
we need to reread that fact one of these pods because you're gonna be like, "Oh, that was stupid." Like, it wasn't
What?
good. The Curacao one.
I don't know which one. There's been many.
Dick just hates an underdog, bro. He's a wagoner.
Curacao.
You did give 8 facts that first week.
Okay,
Jesus
by
Christ.
Curacao. Well, shout out
Get my
Austria.
Curacao.
Ralph Ragnick, Val, and
Val
the
Val.
Eagles of Carthage.
Vavao.
But Curacao continues. Next week, we have a couple of teams who will try to knock them off their throne. It's a tall task. It's very hard to do.
It's up to us, boys. We got at this point. I hate Curacao. We gotta come with some heat. Like,
I love them.
This is a personal vendetta against Curacao. now.
yeah, I mean,
I hope they win.
No, I do.
That being said,
I enjoy Curacao, but they shouldn't be our team.
that being said,
We
shout
need to
out
do better.
Austria. Do love me some dogs and less
Wow,
kids
wow.
at restaurants.
yeah, dude,
Kids at restaurants suck.
the worst.
Bro, kids at restaurants
in
are
general.
the fucking
Yeah.
worst.
In general.
In general.
Unless you watch this
Not really.
podcast and you're cool.
In which
You're a
case,
cool
you are
kid.
a one cool kid.
Make sure to comment and subscribe
And like,
and like
and share.
Send to your friends. Send to your whole school. Boys, final
Unless
thoughts.
you're
We
in
are
my
about
school.
3 weeks out from a home World Cup for this U.S. men's national team. How are we feeling?
good. We have 24 more teams to preview with fun facts, getting down to the wire, filling in our U.S. squad with only locks because that's all
Only
we do
locks.
here. I feel good. I'm wrapping up on club season. It's going to be a fun end. Hopefully Arsenal gets it done on both fronts. I
Champions
think
League
the
match.
Champions League final between PSG and Arsenal is going to be just a banger. two very good teams, very different teams going at it.
Teams
see
with
what
history
kind
at
of
this point.
philosophy prevails. Teams with very recent history. A couple of Spanish managers at the helm.
No Donnarumma to save you now, Paris.
No.
No.
Safanov is going to have to do the job. Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. The World Cup can't come soon enough. It's going to be a great summer and lots of fun footy.
Oh yeah, Nick.
He said it all. Up the Gunners.
Up the
fucking
Toffs?
bloody Toffs, and up the United
Let's
States.
get the United
of
States
America.
fucking going. Let's get behind the boys. Subscribe, like. We'll keep you updated with everything you need to know about the U.S. men's national team, about who they're playing, players to look out for in this World Cup. Make sure to stay locked here. Follow us on socials. Until next time.
The Arsenal is gooning and Nico just lost his voice. Mike and Flags are crying tears of joy for David Moyes. The USMNT just lost again, but there's no choice. It's ride or die until the end on Footy with the boys.
Eagles of Carthage.
Eagles. That is a pretty sick name.
How about
Eagles of Carthage.